Be honest. You clicked this video because you want to know the truth. Why do people keep talking about the Japanese diet? Is it really the secret to better health? Is it the rice, the fish, the green tea, the small portions? Or is the internet making it sound more magical than it really is? Because here is the truth. The Japanese diet is not powerful because of one perfect food. It is not powerful because every Japanese person eats perfectly. And it is not a magic weight loss trick that changes your body overnight. The real power of the Japanese diet is the pattern: smaller portions, more variety, lighter meals, less sugar, more fish and soy foods, more vegetables, more tea and water, and a slower relationship with food. Traditional Japanese eating, often called washoku, is commonly described as rich in fish and soybean products, while using less animal fat and meat compared with many Western-style eating patterns. So today, we are going to explain the truth about the Japanese diet, the problem with modern eating, the Japanese solution, what science says, and how you can use these habits in your own life without copying Japan perfectly. Because better health does not always begin with a strict diet. Sometimes it begins with a better pattern. And here's number 1. The Japanese diet is not about starving problem. The first mistake people make is thinking healthy eating means suffering. Tiny meals, no joy, no flavor, no comfort. They imagine dieting as something painful, so they try it for a few days, feel miserable, and then quit. Japanese solution. The Japanese diet is different. It is not about punishment, it is about balance. A meal can be small but still satisfying. A bowl of rice, a warm soup, a little fish or tofu, vegetables, tea. The point is not to eat nothing, the point is to eat enough without overloading the body. Scientific explanation. When meals include protein, vegetables and fiber, the body feels satisfied for longer. Healthy eating guidance often recommends vegetables, whole grains, healthy proteins, and water instead of sugary drinks. Practical advice. Do not start by removing everything. Start by making your plate calmer. Reduce the portion a little. Add one vegetable. Add one simple protein. Drink water or tea. Ending summary. The first truth is simple. The Japanese diet is not about eating less until you suffer. It is about eating in a way your body can respect. And here's number 2. Smaller portions change everything problem. Many people do not stop eating when they are satisfied. They stop when they are completely full, heavy, sleepy, uncomfortable, and most of the time they do not even notice it happening. They eat fast, they scroll while eating, they watch something, they keep going until the plate is empty. Japanese solution. One famous Japanese eating idea is hara hachibu. It means eating until you are about 80% full. Not starving, not forcing hunger, just stopping before the body becomes heavy. This habit is strongly associated with Okinawan eating culture and mindful eating. Scientific explanation. Your brain needs time to recognize fullness. If you eat too fast, you can eat more than your body needs before your brain catches up. Slower eating gives your body time to understand satisfaction. Practical advice. At your next meal, pause halfway. Ask yourself, am I still hungry or am I just continuing? Then stop before you feel heavy. Ending summary. The second truth is this. Health is not only about what you eat, it is also about when you stop. And here's number 3. The meal is balanced, not giant problem. Modern meals are often built around one huge thing: a giant burger, a large fried meal, a huge pasta bowl, a mountain of rice with almost no vegetables or protein. The stomach becomes full, but the body may still not feel nourished. Japanese solution. A traditional Japanese-style meal is often built with variety: rice, soup, fish, or tofu, vegetables, pickles, tea. This style is not about making one item huge. It is about making the meal complete. The idea of balanced Japanese meals is often connected with one soup and 3 dishes, a simple structure that emphasizes variety and moderation. Scientific explanation. Protein supports fullness. Vegetables add fiber and nutrients. Carbohydrates provide energy. Soup adds warmth and satisfaction. Together, the meal feels complete without becoming too heavy. Practical advice. Use this simple structure: 1 protein, 1 small carb, one vegetable, one simple drink. That alone can make your meal feel more Japanese-inspired. Ending summary. The third truth is simple. A healthier meal is not always a bigger meal. It is a more balanced meal. And here's number 4. Rice is not the enemy problem. People often misunderstand rice. Some people fear it completely. Others eat too much of it. But both extremes miss the truth. Rice itself is not the problem. The problem is portion size and what you eat with it. A giant plate of rice alone is not balanced, but a small bowl of rice with soup, fish, tofu, and vegetables can fit into a healthy pattern. Japanese solution. In Japanese meals, rice is usually one part of the meal, not the whole meal. Rice supports the plate. It does not dominate everything. Scientific explanation. Carbohydrates give energy, but when carbohydrates are eaten with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, the meal can feel steadier and more satisfying. The full plate matters more than one ingredient. Practical advice. Keep rice, but respect the amount. Use a small bowl. Add vegetables. Add protein. Avoid drowning everything in salty or sugary sauces. Ending summary. The fourth truth is this. The Japanese diet does not remove rice. It balances rice. And here's number 5. Light food can still be satisfying problem. Many people are used to heavy food, fried meals, sugary snacks, creamy drinks, large portions, processed foods. After eating, they do not feel energized. They feel slow, tired, heavy, like the meal took energy away instead of giving it back. Japanese solution. Japanese meals often include lighter foods that still satisfy. Miso soup, grilled fish, tofu, seaweed, steamed rice, vegetables, green tea. These foods are simple, but not empty. They give the body nourishment without making every meal feel heavy. Scientific explanation. Fish and soy foods can provide useful protein. Vegetables and seaweed add fiber, minerals, and freshness. Research on the traditional Japanese diet often points to fish, soybean products, and lower animal fat as important features. Practical advice. Replace one heavy meal with a lighter, balanced meal. Not tiny, not boring, just lighter. Use less fried food. Choose a simple protein. Add one vegetable. Ending summary. The fifth truth is this. Healthy food does not have to feel like punishment. It can feel clean, warm, and satisfying. And here's number 6. Soy and fish matter more than people think problem. Many modern meals depend too much on heavy meat. Processed meat, fried chicken, burgers, fatty cuts. These foods can be enjoyable sometimes, but when they become the center of every meal, the body may start feeling heavy. Japanese solution. Traditional Japanese eating often includes fish, tofu, soybeans, miso, eggs, and smaller portions of meat. Protein is still important, but it does not always need to be huge, fried, or heavy. Scientific explanation. Protein helps with fullness and supports muscles. Soy foods can be a useful plant-based protein source. Some research in Japanese adults has connected higher plant-based protein intake with better long-term health outcomes, although no single food guarantees longevity. Practical advice. Try one simple swap. Tofu instead of processed meat. Fish instead of fried food. Eggs with rice and vegetables. Edamame as a snack. Start with one meal, not your whole life. Ending summary. The sixth truth is simple. Protein should support your energy. It should not make every meal feel heavy. And here's number 7. Japanese eating is also about how you eat problem. Many people eat too fast. At the desk, in the car, standing up, while scrolling. They finish the meal before the body even understands what happened. Food becomes a task, not an experience. Japanese solution. Japanese eating culture often gives more attention to the meal itself. Smaller dishes, soup, slower bites, more awareness. The meal feels like something to respect, not something to rush through. Scientific explanation. Slower eating may help the body recognize fullness more clearly. It can also make the meal feel more satisfying emotionally. When food feels satisfying, people are less likely to keep eating just to feel complete. Practical advice. Before your next meal, pause for 5 seconds. Put the phone away. Take one slow bite. Chew properly. Let the meal feel like a meal. Ending summary. The seventh truth is this: the Japanese diet is not only about food, it is also about attention. And here's number 8. The real secret is the pattern problem. People want one answer, one superfood, one drink, one rule. One shortcut. They want the Japanese diet to be a secret formula, but real health does not work like that. Japanese solution. The Japanese solution is the pattern: smaller portions, more variety, soup, vegetables, fish, soy foods, tea, water, less rushing, more balance, not perfection, just consistency. Scientific explanation. Health is usually shaped by repeated daily habits, not one perfect meal. A balanced diet, regular activity, and healthy weight are all part of general wellness guidance. Practical advice. Do not try to copy Japan perfectly. Choose one habit you can actually repeat. Eat slower, use smaller portions. Add soup, drink tea or water. Add one vegetable, choose lighter protein. Ending summary. The 8th truth is this: the Japanese diet is not magic. It is a pattern simple enough to repeat. So what is the truth about the Japanese diet? The truth is not that Japanese food is magical. The truth is not that rice, fish, tea, or tofu alone can change your life. The truth is the pattern: smaller meals, more balance, more variety, less overeating, more simple protein, more vegetables, less sugar, more awareness, and a calmer relationship with food. You do not need to move to Japan. You do not need expensive ingredients. You do not need a perfect traditional meal. Just start with one habit. Use a smaller bowl. Add one vegetable. Drink water or tea instead of soda. Eat one meal without your phone. Stop before you feel heavy. Because better health is not always built from massive changes. Sometimes it begins with one balanced plate, one slower meal, one simple habit repeated every day. Now tell me in the comments, which Japanese diet habit will you try first? Smaller portions, more soup, green tea, tofu or fish? Or eating without your phone? Like this video if you learned something useful. Subscribe for more simple Japanese lifestyle and health habits. And watch the next video to discover another Japanese routine that can help you feel lighter, calmer, and more in control of your day.